Good evening, you guys. We're going to be working on the farm tonight. It's been a kind of a nice day outside, and I figured just working on the farm would be perfect for tonight. So we are going to start by seeding the fields to get ready for the next crop. So, okay. Okay. I figured about time we get started, someone be popping. Oh, and good news, guys. We have reached 40 subscribers. So we are 10 left until we get to the 50 subscriber mark. That is pretty good. We might reach our goal for New Year's party. So we're going to take the John Deere 4755 out to the fields and get started on seeding. Now we are going to do a price check on what would be good. Okay, December. So December. Okay, so about 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we need something that would be good for April and May. Soybeans, no. Okay, so we're probably gonna do, well, wheat is good for April. Looks like that's gonna be, it's not gonna be the highest, but it's gonna be up there. Okay, let's see. What would be good? Well, let's see here. So 15, 2, 2. Okay, I do canola because it sells pretty good. Okay. Let the fun begin. Get straight around. There. Up over. Just it's okay to overlap because you would hate to miss something. Here comes that stubborn chicken coop. Or they say chicken. want it to be perfect. This thing is wide enough to go back over it. Besides, it's more fun for me if I miss something. That's why I try to get this thing kind of mostly turn early. We started in the morning, so field's not lit up, so I can't really focus on where I've been at. But the good thing about this cedar, don't need to cultivate it. Just it up, tilts it up. You see, that's the good thing about this wide cedar. You can really get a good chunk out of it. And of course, the cedar is what I mostly use on my other farms. And then when I get enough money to get the big stuff, then I switch down. I could have done that row and one big pass, but it's not perfect for going multiple. Okay, in the bush. Plus, it's always good to come out in a good direction. Don't do it in fields. So the cool side. start at the top of the hill, so it's more easier. Okay, I'm gonna do a little adjustments on settings. Mm, mm, mm. So we need, oh, come on, it's here. See, that's okay. Yeah, here we are. Here. Yep. And that would reduce the glare off the screens. There. Yeah, like to get bigger fields so we can actually have more turning space on certain crop. 'Cause this always causes a little headache. Okay, now it's getting a little lighter, so I don't have to worry about my lights. So once the whole field lights up, I can see where I've been. Overlap a little. I want to make another pass so I can actually get that top. Because if I go out, if I do a single pass, it's going to come out pretty awkward on the other side of the field. So if I do a little overlap, I can actually get a pretty good run other side. This is why I'm not a big fan of this map. You have tough hills to work with at the beginning. Maybe later on in the career when we get a good, stable money outflow, we can probably do the other map. Okay, we'll see if that spot's taken care of. Yeah, we got a little speck here. Yeah, there you are. Okay, get that little photo up so I can get over here and get it lined up just right. Should be good. Yeah, just a minute. Oh, if you guys get wanting to see more other content, make sure you guys check out the playlist on my channel so you can see my other projects that I'm working on. Like recently, I encountered a war bonnet locomotive. I'm finishing up working on that short. So it's going to be an interesting video. I mean, it's a short one because, it seems to be a lot. I mean, people like shorts because they're short, sweet, all that. But yeah. Okay. Oh yeah, for the guys that like my Civil War reenacting uh, content, you guys can check out my Civil War playlist for 2015 season. I found some other, I think, local photographers' videos, and I just shared them with my, I think you could say, profile, at least saved them, so I can keep watching them for a long time. Oh yeah, and I can't wait for the upcoming season. Get some new events too. That again. Old spot. Just in case I missed anything. Oh yeah, see it's getting a little lighter. Things start to see what you did get. I can see it small. There we go. The small strips are taken care of. I want to track it. Oh yeah. When you've been farming for a long time, you get the hang of driving backwards. good. Just stick it in that pocket. Okay, let's see here. Prices for other grain. Let's see here. It is December. So January is going to be the month to still that wheat and the month first. Okay. Soybeans would be July. Okay. Okay, let's see here. Let's do a check. Okay. Let's take care of. Yeah, that's pretty good. Don't get up at 8. Get up 6 so you can start as fast as we can. Okay. And could be 2. Okay, let's see here. We are going to sell wheat. So the best place to do it is green stuff. I would take a shortcut through the field, but that's not very good for this kind of tractor because you don't wanna make ruts. But it's not my field, so I can go off-roading if I need to. And I would save gas on that trip. Ooh, not bad. Love the truck. That's always fun. It's always fun when you get a bigger tractor, so it gets great air. Plus doing the wheelie's fun. Let's take a shortcut. Okay, let's see here. Let's double check other prices. Okay, so the best place to sell, well, it hasn't gone down, but that's the highest. Don't forget, guys, you can always subscribe to the channel. This channel's free, so you guys just can use it for uh, pretty much keeping up to date of content. Because I'm not, this channel's not big, so you don't have to pay to subscribe for a premium membership or something. Haven't got that far in my career, so it's a free subscription. Yeah, pretty much it's pretty interesting. Remember, guys, if you don't seem interested in farming, share it with someone that does. And you guys can comment on the community section. You guys can tell me what you suggest, like racing like NASCAR or Mario, building like Minecraft. Yeah, a construction game. That's, I guess you can count that as building. So it's, it's a pretty interesting concept. Of course, once I do updates on my system, I can play other games as well. I'm gonna take a shortcut to this spot. Oh, detour. Once I get some of these big fields, oh my goodness. Get back to the silo and see what we have left. And I think we had soybeans left. So yes, we can see what month is perfect for soybeans and then go from there. Okay, it should be right over this hill. Offering through the field. Okay. Okay, we got all the grain delivered that we needed. Okay, okay, we have soybeans. Okay, so soybeans. We're gonna see what month that would be good for. So we got all those guys taken care of. Soybeans. Okay, so soybeans is great for July. Okay, so if we get a good stock out of it, good. Check off our chickens. Looks like we need to top off on grain. Yeah, because we use similar at no, we don't. Probably use that for later. Okay, we're gonna check the map. Okay, we are gonna. Okay, so the light green. Then 6 spots. See if we had those orange fields, we'd be harvesting by now. But I think the best field would be this big guy right here. And it's right now set for barley. That's decent. Oats are great. Yeah, makes straw. We have wheat down here. Don't have that field yet, but we have I think we have olives and grapes. That's grass, I think. And that's corn. I think that is sugar beets. And of course, sunflower. So once our operation gets pretty big and we get these big fields, that would be good. Because we can easily make, let's see here. I would say this field right here would be a good field to have a, you know what, maybe this one might be a little bigger. Over here behind the sheep pen, we can make that like a good, I don't know. Well, I guess I can buy a field that already has grass, so I guess mow it, use it for silage for both uh, cows and sheep. Well, sheep prefers grass over silage. Yeah, that'd be nice. Okay. Map check. Get fast forward for harvest because we don't have anything else for pretty much to work on. So seed and harvest. Okay. Dark green. I think one more do it. Yeah. Okay, let's get ready to harvest. We're going to see. Or is it it's trying to rain on us? Yeah, it's raining. I guess I can take the tractor over there and pick up a hit. Yeah. We can't harvest during the rain or snow because it would pretty much lessen what we get. So I am going to get the header for the combine and fast forward it a little bit more. Uh, Actually, I probably fast forward time. Yeah. Okay. I guess I can fast forward time while on the way over there. Past it. Finally stopped raining, so can put it back in real time. So don't get any crazy, I guess we could say, mishaps. So, okay. Okay, that adjusted. I guess I can put it like that so you guys can see the inside proper. This side then. It's gonna not gonna be pretty, but it's gonna be in the field. Okay, good. So, there we are. See how terrible it was. Yep, there's seed. It's not the best, but let's see here. Oh yeah, we got a triangle down there. Sweet. Okay. It's like should be good on tank. So get all three fields together. See if we get the sprayer to kill the weeds, that would add, I guess, more yield from the fields. But we just don't have enough equipment for that yet. Okay, check the map and see if I didn't miss anything. Oh, if I miss anything. Good. Gotta work on these guys. Hey, do. So yeah, if you guys got any questions, you can always let me know in the community section of the channel, and we can easily schedule a game night that you guys suggest. Plus, I got a voting poll for the games I always already working on. So you guys can vote on what game you think we should do. We make it work out. Have fun game night. This weekend I'm gonna kind of be busy, so might not post a lot. If I get a chance to go train watching, maybe I can post something. Okay, I'm gonna go around and try to do the middle section because sometimes it doesn't show up when you harvest. So something pops up on the side, and now you missed a spot. So it's always better to trace your fields than it is to waste any good harvest like that. It doesn't show up on it. Right, so sometimes weeds is a good indicator of what if you forgot something. Mhm. Might as well start tracing the field. I mean, it's the last one, but it's always better to trace the field than to lose good harvest. You know what? I think we're getting kind of cool. I might need to send the tractor over here to kind of get the okay, here get the tractor. Make sure that the wire is hooked up. Yep, that's chocks. All right, let's go get it green. Okay, where's that spigot go? Okay, so this way. See, make that load. And of course, when we get an upgrade on trailers, we haul a whole lot. Something that pretty good load that combine that can probably finish up the last of that field. There. Yeah, we still got a little rain in here, but we have enough to finish off the rest of the field. Oh, yeah. And of course, I mentioned this before, but the patterns that I'm doing saves a whole lot of time because if you hire a farmhand to help you out, yeah, it just stops and it just kind of gets lined up and continues on by doing segment by segment. Now, if you do it this way, at least, you can actually save time, headache on how fast you can get a field harvested. Now, I think I mentioned this in the first episode of this farming map. You have a great harvest of canola. And once we get the oil plant, we can get some very good product out of this. Okay, I think that should do it. Check. sure I don't miss anything. Okay, got everything. What world is down there? Could that be something? Hmm. There might be something down there. Might have to do the trace. Just to make sure. It's always better to go over something. Let's see if I got it. I guess it wouldn't hurt to do that. So I don't think I traced this field. I think I was doing the cab view, so I don't know if I missed anything. That's why I say it's always good to overlap, like the outside of the field or, well, seating, so you don't miss any small rows or bits of the field. I mean, bigger the equipment, the more reach it has. So there might be something that pops up here. Let's just see. That's gotta be something down this side. If not, then we got it. Oh, yeah, that's a spot of it. Yeah, this is a very good game, but there's some spots that fixed. Like for instance, there's one update that I did on my other profile, and I was carrying a corn harvester on the front of my combine, and I was pulling like a wheat header, well, I guess you'd call it grain header, on the back, and somehow or another it did not register, and it just shows the wagon instead of the header. I could probably show you guys soon. Okay. Oh, getting building. That's why I was like, what? Let me scoop over. Right about. Yep, there goes Gus on patrol. Or, okay. Okay, we drop the wagon. Oh, let's be calculation. Okay, let's do price checking. Okay, so we are, and okay, we okay, so it's April. Don't have grapes yet. Try sunflower. So I would say, I guess next episode we can Yeah, so the next episode we can do some more planting. I think we can take a load of soybeans uh, to most likely Feeding Grain South usually has a little bit more offer than the North store, but it's hard to tell because it usually flexes a lot. And once the price goes up, yeah, because I usually look at the top offer on this chart, and then when I go here on this chart, it's something's close or a little bit higher than it is, I get a good deal. But here's the thing: when you get to oil meal, you can't sell uh, that to it because it goes to your production. And then, for instance, if I put in canola oil, it would be going to this, so I would be selling it for more profit. So yeah, that's why I need to get that meal going. I guess we can work it down there, take a look at it. Yeah, I think we can need run over there and take a look at it, and then I can hook up to the cedar and get ready for the next episode. Or I save that fun for the next episode. It's getting bedtime for me. I was going to watch the Olympics, but it's not too interesting on right now. No, actually, I think this is the. Let's see if it is. Yes, grain mill. I need oil mill. Oh, yeah, it's on the other side. Okay. Yeah, that's what I kind of figured, but I was not sure. See, it's been a while since I played on this map. Let's take a shortcut. Because I want to see what the price on the oil mill to see if we can take that load of canola over there. So we get a pretty good head start on product. So we can kind of we get a good start on products. We just get a good sell or at least good income. Oh, it's way over there. I'm gonna take a detour through the field. It's not my field, so I don't have to worry about ruts yet. Looks like soybeans. Yeah, I'm gonna check and see if I'm right on that soybeans. Touch. Let's see here. Yeah, I would have to sell a tractor or something to get that. Yeah, it's easy to get, but it's gonna be take a few harvests to get that. I wonder if we go up that ladder. Come on. Now you can do. Hilarious if I got up there, skydived. Whee! Just like, oh, no. Okay, let's head back to the farm and call it a good stream. Yeah, because it's like if I was had bigger equipment, I could probably do a lot more, but we only have 3 fields to work with. I gotta save some fun for everyone. Plus, unless I could probably get a good planting in before then. And I think I could save some fun for later. Plus, I don't think anybody's watching right now. So, I say we can call it night. Get ready for fun for next time. Easily, if I have the settings made for no traffic, I can do this all day. But I have to be on my side of the road because I don't wanna have too much fun. Parked and ready for next. See, I can't park inside the barn or at least my garage because I can't fit in there. Now there's a small tractor that we could do it on. Of course, you could probably do that with your car. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna check. That's there. Let's see if I was right. No, no, that must be getting stages. Soybeans is that. Okay. See, and of course we need a pretty big payday to get nice good fields. I think the field that we're gonna go for, or at least trying to work toward, to get a great crop would be field 12. So yeah. Or we can go for a little bit lower dip. See, field 12, it's 9.63 acres. But the weirdest thing is this one is 66 or 600. Yeah, yeah, 4.81 acres. Must be enough. Depends on location, man. You figured it would be offset for the acreage. But yeah, every time when I try to buy a field, I make sure it's ready to harvest, so I don't have to worry about getting seed or anything for it. I just harvest, sell what it is, or if I need to hold it for a few more months, I got it. Now, I think the fields that I can't harvest right away is cotton. Um, I think olives and grapes because you have to have a certain piece of equipment to harvest that. And it's yeah, it's just kind of the way it goes. Now, see, this is what I say about it's kind of a buggy game every once in a while. See the outline of the field, and definitely this one. There was one game that I think I have a picture of it, but there's one of the fields on the other map that did that, and it made the letter F. So pretty cool. Okay. No, I see that for fun later. Okay, puts the save. Go over to my other profile. But user. Okay. Oh, low, but it's just because I got a giant harvester. See, this is one of my favorite maps. Emberstone. Sounds American. The other one sounds European. Okay. See, we got grape harvester. We got the little tractor for in between the aisles. We got the combine. We got the giant. This is what got me down on money. It has a lot of sugar beets. This is tractor. See, if this game had a better update where you can actually use your mirrors, and of course the screens be, I think, different than they are because right now we're not in the fields and it shows a field graphic. I love this truck. Check out the interior. It's very nice, especially you can modify it. Like just imagine red seats, kind of red liner, glowing knobs, and switch up on steering wheel. Plus the mirror thing. That'd be totally awesome. Let's see here. Yeah, of course the view would be also like, yeah. If we had the mirrors and the better graphics on the screens, that'd be amazing. Of course, Isabel loves this seat because every time when I drive in a cab view, she always says that that's where she sits. Of course, this big guy has a very, very fancy knobs and all that. It was kind of crazy back there. But yeah, you don't have to worry about this looking like this when you drive, because when you drive, you have that much view. So, yeah, it's a pretty epic machinery. Okay, take a detour. Okay. Piggies! A lot of bacon. Always like this one. Can't get me. Oh, come on, you can chase me. Oh no! Oh no, he's gonna get me. Oh no, he's gonna get me. Isabel loves it when I play tag with the animals. Now, if I get an updated game, that'd be nice. You know, I guess we can go run up to the cat barn. Oh yeah, here you are. Okay, we're not even in the field yet. There was a few spots that had to plant grass because it did that. You can see the difference in the ground. Now, if I wanted to, I can easily till that up and use that as part of the field so I can get that much more crop. But yeah, see though on I think oh yeah, here you go. There was a few spots here that I used part of the field. Okay. I'll show you the milk layout. Oh yeah, pretty interesting. I know. Got fresh water. And I need to add more bedding. But I don't have anything. Slow motion cow. Oh no, you're chasing me. slow motion cow, slow motion cow. Yeah, but yeah, I wish they could show you how they milk, but yeah, you have the milker down below, tag scanner on the, I guess you can call it the pail, because that's what holds the grain. Of course, we got the tubes that run down in the floor. Gotta get readjusted. Yeah, excuse me. Oh, there you go. On the jump gate. Jump gate. Okay. Okay. Get that up here. And here is the milker. So the tubes go underneath the flooring and gets into the tank. And that's where it stores at a refrigerated temperature. And once we do milk, we usually, I mean, I worked as a dairy hand for a few years. For a little while, I say, yeah. But yeah, the farm would have a milker come in and do uh, all the crazy stuff, like get all the cleaning and all that stuff. And then when the tanker truck came in, the guy would get up on the tank and do a sample. Pretty fascinating. Yeah. And that's when I went to Walmart as a cart pusher for a few more years. And now I'm back in a farmhand. Yeah. See, we would need to get silage to the cows soon. Oh yeah. And for the guys that likes precise working, I got walking space. More space, you gotta get off the wall. And got enough space to walk over here. And hop in. Yeah. It's a little sketchy around the doorway because kind of tight squeezed, but enough to walk through. Oh, and yes, yes. Okay. So when you guys are working on your map, I don't know why it's not cheaper at your own tank of diesel, because it's cheaper at the gas station. I'll show you. See, it's cheaper at the gas station than at your own tank. So, yeah, it's just the weirdest thing. But plenty of straw for next thing. Product on this one. Let's see here. It has to look in. There. We're making cake because it sells pretty well. I harvested a lot of lumber, making furniture out of it. I sold all my wood haulers because once I filled up the bar, it doesn't go down for a long time. Well, at least it doesn't use up much. So it is 216 cycles per month, and we have over 24,000 of it. So yeah, I'm working on getting more oats harvested. I think if we have some oats in the In the tank, we can run it over to the plant so we can get some cereal. Butter to get some milk for later. But I've been working on chocolate. We need green because, yeah, these oil good on fabric. See, once I got the cotton harvester and harvested a few big bales, I just put it over there at the spinnery and you just set it right on the spot where they take the cotton from. It would take a long time for that. So if you don't have to work, so you don't have to worry about your sheep for a while. I got a load of sugar beets in the harvester and on standby for the pigs if I need it. But yeah, we're probably gonna do. So yeah, if you guys get a hold of me and say, hey, I want to see you do a delivery run for your bigger farm, or should I say the first profile, it'd be totally awesome. So I want to run over. Might have to use this tractor. I might have to show you guys. There you are. So yeah, when I was hauling the header on my combine, see, I was towing one header, and I had one on the combine at the time when I had to do the update. And then when I started playing again, this was pretty much what was left. And I thought it was weird on how in the world did it do that. So I want to show you guys what I mean on how odd this is. Okay, so it is in a section where you sell equipment. There's nothing there. That's the weirdest part of having a big farm. There's always got to be a bug somewhere. So the only way to solve this problem is to clear this profile and start a new farm. But I don't want to do it because this is my biggest farm. I think my goal for this is to try to get all the achievements. So yeah. Try to get it blinked over there in the right direction. Oh, a little bit over. A bit over. A bit over. Oh, almost there. Almost there. Almost there. Gotta get it over. A little bit more. Oh, over. You know what? I guess I can do it this way. Drop that there. That bit. Pull it over here. Give it a left tap. Show you how cool it is. Vince. Boom. It's like pretty much straight. But yeah, this is the oddest thing that happened to me. All because of an update. So yeah, it's kind of discouraging because I could sell that for how much it's probably worth. You know what? I'm gonna see what would be. Actually, I'll do this so I can easily know what it is. Okay, so that's the tractor. Doesn't show. Had it for very long. See here. Yeah, it's kind of. Let's see here. Yeah, got the combine some months ago. Let's see here. Six, seven. Yeah, 77 is what I've kind of figured. Now, I think I had this guy a little bit more. 76. So a little less. I had another piece of equipment for a while. Oh yeah, might as well since we're here. You guys are having a hard time sleeping? Discount cheap. Come on, come on, come on, come on. You can chase me. You can chase me. Does anybody want to play chase? Tag, you're it. Tag it. Tag. Tag. Come on. Come on. Fluffy. Fluffy. Tag it. Can't get me. Can't get me. Oh, 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 oh. You're slowly coming. Nope. Nope. You can't get me. So it looks like I need to top off on food. I would do that later on because they have plenty of grass up here. But to make wool, I'm gonna have to top off their feeders. But they plenty of grass, so probably just have it. Come on, anybody want to chase me? Come on. Anybody want to chase me? Oh, guys, I figured sheep would be more playful than this. Unless you guys are sleepy. Okay. Yeah, you guys are sleepy. Okay, let's see. Let's get the tractor back at the farm. Oh, and that would be the biggest field on this map. It's pretty cool. Oh yeah, this tractor is fun. The wheels were kind of a sight to be crazy. Yeah. Whee! That thing about the bush. Can't see it. See if I can get a good roll on this one. Yeah, it's always hilarious to kind of get a barrel roll off of it. And you can be like a monster truck. Of course, it's more interesting from the cab. So you feel like a monster truck driver. Right. Pretty interesting. Hit it just right. It looks more crazy when you're out open in the world. Get a liner up. It depends on the size of the tractors, how much air you can get out of it. So I guess I can show you guys the equipment. So we have the wagon that I usually feed the chickens with. This is smaller. We got the bigger seeder. Then we got the huge cultivator. I mean, this thing is pretty huge. I guess I can hold it out for you guys. But this thing's huge. Take it. It's, but check this guy's out. It is huge. But yeah, it's pretty fascinating how much it does. Gonna do it yet because I already seeded. So we would have, okay, we would have all these fields that are colored. That's crop in it. The big field, I'm probably gonna save it for I'm not sure if I want to do sunflower or something else, or do a huge crop of a certain uh thing. Yes. Think what's ready to harvest is olives, but I don't have a harvester because I was using it to get that uh I think sugar beet harvester. So, oh yeah, guys, there is that trailer that has no header. So let's start from the beginning. Okay, so we have the combine. We have the tractor that we're in. We would have the little tractor from between the rows. We would have the big old truck. I should say a Mack truck. We would have the grape harvester. We would have I think this should be the harvester. We would have the seeder. We would have the header. We would have I think the silage. I think we can say. And then we have the big old cultivator. We would have the little grape transport. We would have a flat wagon that usually transports goods. We would have this one is over at the cows that are the VW semi truck trailers. We would have the vine cleaner. We would have uh, the header to the harvester. And then we would have this small wagon that I use for the chickens. And it does not show. Let's see, that would be the concept. Here we go. So it does not. See if I zoom out, there's nothing going to be showing up right here. So let's see. It, not even close to that. So that's the weirdest part about that. It shows up on map, but it's not there. So I think the only way I can get rid of that problem is to start all over on this map. I mean, you start out with these three big fields, and that's pretty good, decent size. It's flat and all that. See, you would start out with this field. So this field, and this field. I mean, it's a pretty good area, but you would have to get that field over there, that field over there by the sheep, the one in the back corner, one right here, one there, one up there on the hill, there in that hill, the one over there beside it, one on top, the other one right next to it, and supersized field, of course, the olive, and the grape patch. Yeah, just kind of a bummer on how I had that problem happen to me. Meow. Let's see if that works. Let's see if I got a good lineup on it. Oh, I'm good. Okay. But yeah, it's a cedar. It's pretty wide. I think it comes out to about here when it's folded out. It's pretty huge. Of course, we got the chickens. Of course, I just wish we could sit down in this chair because it's totally relaxing. See, right now I'm standing in the chair. See, and this chicken pen is off to the side, unlike the other map. And another feature that Isabel wants to see on this map is, of course, the playground. You can't swing on it. Let's see here. Back up. There. I am on the swing. Or I can go down a slide. There. Whee! What? Oh, can't get on the slide. I can probably back up on it. There you go. I'm on the slide. Not much of a slide. It's just walking down. Now, if only they can update the game where you can actually go inside doors. Now, I don't know if the 2025 game has that. But yeah, it'd be pretty cool. Figured I'd park the truck here. But yeah. Okay, guys. I would say it would be a good spot to call it. I would say that we had a good I guess a good turnout, I should say. So make sure you guys like the video and subscribe so you guys can stay up to date with more content I put out. And I'm going to continue working on some of the videos from recent encounters of rail line because I'm going to get the finishing touches on that war bonnet train encounter. Well, just like engine encounter. I want to put it in slow motion and trim it to fit as a short because I was talking with one of the business owners in that area, and we were talking about the different engines that roll through there. And I don't think you guys want to hear me talking about fascinating stuff. So I figured it would just be better to let the train do the talking. The sound of the power and the clickety clacking going down the tracks and all that. So I'm gonna do some final touches and probably post it soon. And then I will catch you guys soon and make sure you guys don't have too much fun without me. Okay? Well, catch you guys next time.